Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Seriously?
Seriously, is your horn stuck?
Is your brake
stuck? Is your fucking horn stuck, smartass?
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? Let me see your driver's license.
This is fucked up.
Good, let me see your driver's license.
I will. For what?
Let
Honking?
me see your driver's license.
For what? For what?
I'll tell you what, you're going to either show me your driver's license or you're going to wind up getting a ticket. I'll tow your car and lock you
For
up.
what?
Let me see your driver's license.
For what?
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. Let me see your
For
driver's
honking
license.
at someone who's sitting at a green light? Fucking ridiculous.
Sorry, what'd you just say?
I said this is fucking ridiculous.
Well, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't be a fucking asshole.
You're sitting at a green light. I have to go back to work.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I hope you're not in a hurry because you're going to be delayed for a little while. Fucking jack off.
Cool. What a fucking dick.
I just wonder why he was sitting there.
Cop road rages on amputee vet for honking at him, steals his car, leaves him stranded on road. By Matt Agarist, December 9, 2017. Bayonne, New Jersey. Road rage is a very real and very dangerous issue in America today. All too often a simple honk of the horn can end in a wreck, violence, or worse. However, when the person who rages carries a badge and a gun, they can claim legal authority to ticket, kidnap, cage, or kill you. Kieran Walsh, a 59-year-old Marine veteran, and partial amputee, learned the hard way what a cop's road rage looks like when he was left stranded on the side of the road last month. Walsh, who suffers from diabetes, was on his way to pick up medication on November 27 when he noticed a car barreling dangerously toward him. Walsh then briefly honked his horn as the car came flying down the street. It was an unmarked police car, occupied by Officer Stephen Salat. Because Salat claims the authority to detain people for victimless crimes, he moved to pull the person over who would dare to honk at him. Evidently he didn't like that, Walsh said of the brief horn beeping. Since he can't exactly tell Walsh that he pulled him over in a fit of road rage, Salat told Walsh that he pulled him over because his handicap placard was hanging from his rearview mirror while he was driving, and this allegedly obstructed his view. After Salat had him pulled over for the non-crime of a hanging handicap tag, he then noticed that the sticker on Walsh's license plate had expired. Music to the ears of this would-be tyrant. Advertisement. Because Walsh's registration was expired, the cop claimed the authority to steal his car. Salat then informed Walsh that his vehicle would now be towed and he would be left stranded on the roadside. Read more. Homeland Security snipers terrorize residents during raid. I'm thinking, where the hell am I going to go? Am I going to have to walk 5 blocks home? I'll never make it, said Walsh, who recently had a portion of his foot amputated because of complications with his diabetes. Walsh told the officer about the surgical procedure he had 2 weeks ago, but the seeming road-raging cop couldn't have cared less. The pain was unbelievable, like it is right now, said Walsh, who added that by the time he arrived back home his foot was bleeding and he was forced to go back into the hospital as it became infected. While the cop was waiting for the tow truck, Walsh called his wife Melba out of desperation and asked her to plead with the officer not to leave him stranded on the side of the road. Not only was this would-be tyrant unsympathetic to the fact that he was stranding an amputee on the roadside, but he threatened Walsh's wife too. When I talked to him, I said, I understand you have to take the car, but my husband just had his foot amputated, he doesn't have a walker, he has no way of getting home, can you at least please stay with him or get him home safely, she said. And he said to me, look, I've got paperwork to do, and if you continue to waste my time I can find other things to give him a ticket for. As NJ.com reports, Walsh was issued tickets for the obstructed windshield and for the expired registration. He then spent the next 45 minutes walking home on Avenue C. He said he took breaks on porches and got assistance from fellow pedestrians while crossing intersections. Read more. Colonel who vowed to disarm Americans works with Homeland Security. The police officer just left him there. He didn't care about his health or his well-being. he had no concern for any issues that he had, Melba said. I couldn't believe this police officer had no concern for him and just left him there. Melba, who was at work in another town at the time, said she rushed home as fast as she could, picked up the car from the impound, and went straight to the department to file a complaint. While they have yet to hear any response from the department on the status of their complaint, the chances of anything happening to this officer are slim to none. The Bayonne Police Department did not respond to a request for comment on Walsh's allegations, as well as a request to make the officer available for comment, reports NJ.com. To see a man standing in the street, all right, take the car if you have to, I understand that's the procedure, but my God, have a little compassion, the guy is standing there with his foot amputated, Melba said. I have no intentions of suing, I just don't want to see this ever happen to somebody else again. It could have turned out a lot more seriously. Just in case you think that it may be an isolated incident of cops abusing the power when someone honks at them, consider the following similar case in Missouri. Last month, computer programmer Scott Smith was sitting at a red light. When it turned green, the person in front of him refused to move forward. Doing what anyone in his situation would have done given a reasonable amount of time to move, Smith politely honked his horn to alert the man in front of him that the light was green. Read more. End of the EU. Germany warns of Brexit domino effect as 5 more countries push to leave Europe. Because the person he honked at had a badge and a gun, Smith was detained, berated, and extorted as the cop deliberately held him on the side of the road for over an hour while he called in backup to help carry out his act of road rage.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations And more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.